Alrighty, so let's just go ahead and test something real quick, because this has been a weird thing that I'm not used to having, which is that Zelda fans are disagreeing about the reality of what this game is with each other. Several people have been saying that this map has edges, and several people have been saying that the map loops, like Pac-Man. And some people say it loops like Pac-Man, while other people say that, like, if you try to leave, the red lion will be like, no, you can't go this way, go back, and then you go back, which is a pretty standard way of handling boundaries in open world when you don't have, like, actual invisible walls you run into, or physical walls even. So let's find out. Let's face north and just go oof. It's too dangerous to go any further in this direction. We must turn back. Oh, okay. Question answered as to who was wrong. Okay, so all the people that say the map wraps around are, I don't know, lying? I don't even know what to call it. I imagine it's not a limitation of the Wii U versus the GameCube, so I assume it wasn't in the GameCube version either, and it was just never in Wind Waker in any version of the game? If it isn't in the Wii U version, because why would they remove that? So I don't know what's going on in the brains of people, but okay, we've quashed that then. One of the many things I constantly get comments over, like, why aren't you doing that? I'm like, fine, we'll test it, and then it just doesn't work. I'm like, oh, okay. I have new questions, which is, why did you think it worked? Oh, wow. Just an unpleasant time over here. Don't worry, I got this. No. Yep. Time it. Ow. Got decked in the face. Yeah, I didn't really think so. I was just kind of wondering if you can be, like, sufficiently clever or something. But I'm pretty sure they straight up said to go somewhere else last time we were here. So we can proceed. Let's check the fishy. Let's check the fishy. Where's the fishy? Oh, I have to click on it first. There we go. Are you thinking you want to get to that cave, small fry? That's protected by the crazy winds? Tell you a secret. 5 squares south, 1 square east. Ice Ring Isle. 5 south, 1 east. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy crap, that's far away. Okay. They pointed me very, very far away, but I've got the super sail, so it doesn't matter. I go astonishingly fast, and it feels really good. I kind of like the fact that I went a very long time with the normal sail and having to, like, manually change wind speed, just because, like, it does actually have, like, a mechanic. Because this doesn't have mechanics to it. I'm basically a car. I'm not sailing at this point. But after doing it that way for almost 40 episodes, like 20 hours-ish, now I'm totally like, alright, cool, let's just do it this way. It's fine. I unlocked a power, like in a Metroidvania, that gives me super movement speed. Sure. It's like that part of Shadow Complex where suddenly you could run so fast that you just run through walls and they explode, and also you're going like 3 times as fast, and anything that gets in your way gets exploded too, and you're like, I am the Bionic Man. I'm like, this would have broken the first half of the game, probably. But at this point, I've fully explored all of Ocean. I'm done with it. All the squares are filled in. So why not just zip from place to place? What's astonishing is how it actually still takes a while to get around even when you're going this fast. There are storms afoot. Ooh, I should get a little bit more money and go visit Beetle again. Just reminded myself of the fact that, like, I think I'm still missing one thing at Beetle's. Is it the treasure chart? I think it's the treasure chart, actually. At this point, I'm not sure if I'll actively seek out any of the, oh yeah, there's that place. I'm not sure if I'll, wait. Isn't this one not on the map? Yeah, I never got the fish here. Whoops. Let's go look around. At this point, I'm not going to actively seek out the treasure charts, necessarily. Just because there's so many of them, there's like one for every tile. So what I'll do is I'll get the charts themselves if I can, but I won't necessarily look for the destinations as much as just sort of explore and do my normal stuff. And then if I see a beam of light vertically while I'm just wandering around, I'm like, that's one of my treasure charts, and I'll go do that. But I don't know if I'm gonna actually look at where each one is individually and look them up, because you can check them one by one. But the result, I don't know if that's worth the effort. Hoy, small fry! Granted, a very small percentage of them seem to also be heart pieces. But I don't know if that's worth hunting down like 30 more of them to see which ones might be that. There we go. That was the one fish I missed. I've done a fish fortune on you, small fry, and from what I can tell, it looks like you're fated to come to this place many times. And the keys that control that fate are none other than the lucky items known as the Triforce. Yeah, they're some sort of magical utensils. If you want to learn more about the Triforce, talk to that guy, Tingle. That's what the fish fortune told me. Now, I may only be a fish, but my fortune telling is uncannily accurate. You better believe it, small fry. That's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, the usual. That reminded me, though, I should remind myself where Tingle is. Tingle Island is right there. But Ice Ring is closer. I'll get it back. I'm gonna go back up to get to here later, to Gale Isle, from Tingle. So, yeah, I'll visit Tingle on the way back. Because I should have praised these maps that I already have. I think I have the money for it. Didn't it cost money before? For the Triforce. This is such a pretty game. A really good use of color. I like how the ocean... They knew that you'd spend a lot of the game looking at just this ocean a lot. So they keep transitioning what the ocean looks like over and over again. So it changes in appearance in like multiple ways. It'll change. Here we go. The color changes, the texture changes, like basically everything about it changes periodically. And then the weather changes, and the time of day changes, but then there's like huge gradients of color changes based on time of day. Purple rupee. There's a lot of games that just wouldn't bother with that kind of detail. And I have played them. Still one more down. That's the one with the... Yeah, that was that island with the place where there's a... I tried to open the door and I couldn't. But I funnily enough tried to avoid... I avoided the door at first because I'm like, I can't open that door. And then, and then it turned out that I didn't even try to open the door. But then I came back and I was right. I couldn't open the door. I was just correctly reading the usual hallmarks of a Zelda game, being all like, you can't do this. So isn't it like dangerous here or something? So what do I have to do to get inside then? I know, I'll just hop in. That'll be safe. And I'm frozen solid. Wow. That was a Mario moment. How did I get back on? Okay. So, do what I probably should have done before I came here. But even if you wanted it and tried getting inside, you'd be frozen solid as soon as you approach the shore. But if you go 4 squares north and 3 squares west, you'll find the power to melt any ice, no matter how cold. Search for a small fry. Crap. 4 north, 3 west. Oops, how did I get up there? What? How did I end up on bottles? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. God damn it, right back where I started. Mother and child aisles. I was there already? Wasn't I? So I need to land inside the mother and child hole or whatever, because there's like a weird opening you can land in, and that must be required in order to proceed. Meanwhile, Tingle is right up there. Well, let's head towards my home. We'll see about that, the ability to teleport. That seems to be promised by this game. I think it was... Yeah, I'm only 2 tiles away from that spot at least, or one of them. So if the storm's happening, maybe I can defeat it with my arrows, which I need to switch back to. Because they said that you need to be able to shoot them or something vague like that. I don't know. Whatever the clue was originally was like very blatantly like they're talking about using a bow. Goodbye, money. I could have stopped, but then I didn't. Also, let's switch to the map real quick. I can't tell if that makes me go faster or slower, honestly. Huh. It did weirdly feel like I was going faster, but I don't... That'd be really weird. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna... Oh, crap. That way you immediately stop when you pull this guy out. Don't mind me, I just want some monies. Oh, God. Oh, this is awkward. Oh, God. Ah. Whoa. Wait, what did I do? Oh, I think I accidentally pulled out... You know, that's fine, we'll move on. I think I accidentally pulled out the gun, and so there's a very crazy camera pullout for a moment there. So here's Mr. Cyclos, or whatever it was. I am a bitchy frog. Look how bitchy I look. I'm just gonna shoot a lot. Arrows aren't that expensive. There we go. Trying to aim well last time, I think, was my downfall. Well, let's just shoot like a lunatic. There we go. That's a heck of an arm you got there. Oh, he's tiny. Hey. And what an eye. No one's ever been able to spot me in there before now. You obviously have mastery of the air. And now that we've established that you're quite the Wind Waker, let's see if you can handle this. Oopsie. We've got 4 songs. The Ballad of Gales. We've got the Wind's Requiem, which makes me change wind direction, which I might... I was gonna say I might never use it again, but it's this game's equivalent of Zelda's Lullaby, so you use it whenever you find a wind token. Command Melody, which is used for mind-controlling units, which I've only used the time I learned it and never again, but maybe that'll come up in the next temple. Ballad of Gales, which should be this new fast travel system, and then Song of Passing, which was the time of day change. In the hands of a Wind Waker like you, my adorable little cyclones will be as happy as can be. We need to move like the wind over the ocean deeps, just call on my cyclones. Well, I guess I'll head for home now. See you down the road. How does this work, I wonder? Let's find out. Okay. So you do still have to sail. I was a little worried that I just got this, faster sail just in time to never have to sail again for the rest of the game. But it would appear that you can only fast travel to certain spots, so you'll usually have to travel maybe a tile worth of travel to get to where you're trying to go. So that's nice. We use both systems there. Let's go to Tingle. I guess we might be able to say goodbye to sailing for the rest of this playthrough. Like, prolonged sailing. The final hurrah was that 20-minute excursion, I suppose. Hey! Could you not? I'm trying to do this. You're making competing music when I need audio to find things with my creepy Legend of Zelda, like, echolocation bat powers. Yeah, it's exactly what it always is. It almost always is. Could you go away? I'm trying to land. I wonder if I get the ability to shoot myself out of the thing, like out of the cannon. That'd be nice. Tingle doesn't deserve flowers. Howdy.
Oh, Mr. Fairy, I've been longing to see you, sir. What should we play? What do you want to do? What do you want to play? What? You're not here to play? That fragrant, musty scent. Sir, you have found a chart. Splendid, splendid, show me, show me. Why, you can't read that chart in its current state. Impossible, sir. Would you like me to decipher it for you for 1 billion rupees? Holy crap. Tingle, tingle, Kulu, and Blimpa. Become readable. I did a chant. That's my whole job. You got your chart deciphered. You can now use it to find a piece of the Triforce. Look at your seed charts on the map screen to check its location. Also, that was a horrifyingly expensive exchange, and I'm a little worried about that, frankly. Sure. Its cost got really high. I'm a little worried now. Holy crap. Maybe I will need to go hunting down after every treasure chart that I have. Damn. Mr. Fairy, you must try very hard to find treasure. When you I know how to use a map. There we go. Is that every Triforce chart done that I have so far? Beetle's chart, platform chart. So I only have 2 and 3. So I thought for some reason I thought that I'd done one before, but I've only done 2. These ones just now. I wonder where these Triforce locations are. That's just by some island, basically. Like, wow, how would I even find that one? It's fine. It's fine. That's a problem for me right after I do what I'm already here to do, because I'm here to do the mother and child thing. I think. Pretty sure. I'm gonna try teleporting directly to Mother and Child because I'm curious to see if it'll make me land, like, inside the island. I don't know where the warp point is, but I do know that there's a, there are these weird cone islands. Looks like you do teleport directly into it. Into a fairy shrine? Tell me, little boy, can you control the wind? So young to have such power. How did you know to find me here? I am the queen of the fairy world. What is the matter, my child? Does that not surprise you, young one? I like you. So I shall give this new power to the bow that you wield. Is it a fire arrow? Wow, second there I thought you just crushed a... Kinda did crush a little fairy person to death into other fairies. What?
A song of ice and fire. That's weird to get both powers. That's weird to get two powers ever at once in a Zelda game, huh? The powers of fire and ice have been added to your arrows. When you take out your bow, use ZR to change arrowheads and fire away. Ice arrows can freeze the hottest flames, and fire arrows can melt the coldest ice. Weird how we're not using water arrows on fire, but okay. The fairies in this fountain will ease your weariness. Use them as you need to. Child, I must tell you, you are just my type. We're exchanging an interesting look there. How we doing on bottles? That's all my bottles. Don't have my fourth bottle yet, and one of them still Grandma's soup. Okay, just double checking that I refilled it after dealing with the whole, whatchamacallit thing? Shit. The, tree water. Tree water. Good language. So you do absolutely need to defeat that guy in order to get here at all, which you need to do in order to continue the story. Now we know. Hey, little got the go-to mushroom that the Mario mushrooms are based on. There might not be a single thing in here. Nah, doesn't seem like it. I think it's just a location to look at. Just to be a backdrop for where you get your powers. And give you some fairies if you need them. Well, I now have the fastest teleport spot in the game, probably for going instantly into a fairy shrine if I want to. Which is definitely something I'd want to do sometimes. Now I can pop right back down to approximately the ice place. I think the ice place is right between these two. That was the wrong button. I'm still weirded out by the people talking about the map wrapping. I'm just like, I just don't understand why multiple people thought that. I can understand like one person being all like, well, I haven't played this game, but I bet the map wraps. But I'm so confused by like the idea that like, there was a bunch of people that all thought it wrapped. I'm like, what? Because that means that there must be, that's when you start thinking it's based on something. Unless it's just everyone dogpiling, because comments dogpile a lot. Pretty common for one person to say something on a video, then everyone says the same thing after reading that comment as if they need to repeat it for some reason. And then mass misinformation starts to spread. Either that or there's some capability or some capability for the map to wrap at some point that just doesn't available right now, perhaps, and people are forgetting that. Or it really is a weird, like, forgotten GameCube feature that somehow gets removed in the Wii U version, but that'd be so weird. That'd be that's like the weirdest option on the list. Could you, go away, dude? Alright, I'm just gonna have to end you. No biggie. Hey, you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ow. Rude. Ow. Fine. You know, I got a lot of bombs. I'm just gonna keep firing. There you go. Hey, look, a rupee. That was the wrong one. There we go. I'll be the first to admit that if somebody tells me to hit ZR, I don't immediately know what they mean. Oh god. No. Get off, 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 get off. I always have to think about what Nintendo buttons are, because I don't remember, I can't immediately recall what they are. Except the D-pad, obviously. So I've always got to, like... It's like metric to Imperial. Like, I have to, like, think of an Xbox controller and then invert the button placements to get the Nintendo placements. Oops. So there's a rupee there I probably don't care about. There's a bunch of ice going on around here. Where do I start this puzzle? Probably maybe here? I think it's a timed platforming section, right? And then if you fail... Oh, wow. And if you don't make it in time, I assume you just get frozen and kicked out again. Like, I figured out LB and RB and stuff like that, and I figured out L1 and L2. But I always misremember what they called the bumpers and triggers on the Nintendo controllers. Or I guess I'm talking about specifically the Wii U, huh? Because those buttons didn't exist on other controllers? I think the Wii U is the first console they had distinguished between L1 and R1. Well, no, there was Pro controllers in the Wii, right? I think. I don't know anyone who really used them, but I assume they were there. I don't know. I checked out on Nintendo the entire Wii generation. Ow, could you stop? Oh god. Give me the thing. Okay, so just like the other thing, it wasn't really that much of a time constraint. But that doesn't stop me from panicking. Iron boots. These boots are so heavy you can hardly walk, but the wind can't blow you around when you wear them. I gotta go find that one island again once I do these. The island that allows me to Could you not? Oh, I should have used the iron boots. Boy, I sure thought that through, didn't I? Wow, how do I get back out of here? I can't see anything. Am I supposed to just drown? Oh, there's a ledge. That one, can I climb the wall or oh, there's a post. Could you go away? I didn't immediately recognize that the platform was all connected. Right, I already have this equipped. Stop and climb. Oh, there's an orb down there. Too late. In a hurry. Don't I have a time limit? Yeah, all I had to do was walk across that ledge with the, I had to walk across the ledge with iron boots, but at a glance, I thought that ledge was, unattached. So I thought I had to jump. So I goofed that. Oh, he didn't jump. Oh, the auto jump didn't happen. I'm in the water. I think the time limit's just gone now, though, so... That guy's a dick, though. That guy came back. Jesus. Here we go. So that uses magic. There we go. So now I've got to try to remember the other locations where I wanted iron boots, for example, because there was the, there's that one island that clearly just wants you to have every power already. I also have fire arrows to melt ice, so I can go back to that one. It's around here. Go down? What? What's going on? That was weird. That was weird. I couldn't go down. I had to, like, change mode and exit out, then go down. It just cut off. I don't even know what would cause that. That one. That's where there was ice, for example. And nowadays, I can practically warp to these places. Not practically. I can literally warp to these places. Or near them. So I can just go check out what's going on there, basically. Hello. I have some incentive not to miss, so I have to worry about losing out on resources. So it would appear that getting the iron boots just made this place not have a time limit anymore for the cold. It seems like it's not going to go cold again. Strangely. Let's see, so it's right there. Second one from the bottom. That's as close as we're gonna get. Get used to this animation.